What's up, Dingleberries? What's going on, everyone? If you guys haven't been living under a rock for the past week, you'll know Black Ops 2 has been out for a little under a week now. If you guys purchased the game, and if you guys watched my first video, you'll see I did an impressions video based on my original first opinions on the game. I only played a match or two up to that point, so I wasn't able to give you a full opinion on the game. It's been about a week now, so I have had more of a chance to play the game, and these are my updated opinions on the game as we speak. So if you guys didn't watch the first video, I will put a link in the description for it. I definitely advise you check that out first. In the first video, I was able to give some of the accurate opinions, some of my opinions that still stand on some of the issues and some of the things I liked about the game. Some of the things I wasn't fully able to give an opinion because I hadn't had a chance to experience it. And this video is basically just to follow that up and then answer maybe some of your guys' questions that I saw you guys had for me, and maybe just some of the other things maybe I forgot to mention. Before we get started into the review here, I should probably let you know the video that you guys are watching has no relevance to the audio. The video is just a video I recorded of a decent match I had playing Kill Confirmed on Raid. So if you guys watched the first video in this series, which I hope you did at this point, the first thing I talked about in the first impression video was the detail in the game. I go on to talk about how the game does look really good, and it does look good. And how I respected Treyarch and Activision for being able to create a game that is good looking but is also not very demanding on the PC. I do stand by that opinion, but at the same time I know that a lot of it was done through retexturing. I know as a former 3D modeler myself back in the Need for Speed days, did a lot of 3D cars, that you could just take the same base model, the same polygons, slap a higher resolution texture on it, and it will look a lot better. And you can definitely tell that that's been done in this case. Just a lot of the same structuring, just a higher resolution images, which really isn't a knock on the game because it's done in every single game and every series. Just something I realized that really it's not anything being remodeled, it's just being redone, that's all. Now you guys can say what you want about the maps in this game. At first I wasn't sure because I hadn't really played on any of the maps. I've had a chance to play on all the maps now. I'm not a big fan. I like Nuketown, but I'm not a big fan of any of the other maps, like the ship one. I forget what it's called now, fuck. Anyway, I kind of like that one, but I like the game overall, the maps overall, because they are bigger and they promote different styles of play, like camping, sniping, stuff like that, not just quick scoping. But I'm not a big fan of the maps overall. You could argue that I haven't done very well since I started, maybe KD ratio of like 0.75. But it is pretty frustrating, but I just don't like that they spawn you right in front of people all the time, and I don't want to get into it because it pisses me off. But I'm not a big fan of the maps overall. You guys can say what you want. I'd like to hear your opinions below. One of the questions I was asked in response to the first video in the comments was about hit detection. This person has an Xbox 360, and they said that the hit detection was pretty bad. I did hear it was really bad on the 360. On the PC, it is pretty bad too. You see it a lot only in the slow motion, like during the kill cams and then during the final kill preview, especially when it was, because the last one is they play it slower. But you'll see the guy shooting at him 3 feet away behind him and still hitting him and doing damage to him. And I don't know if that's something that they can't fix, but I know it's been an issue since way back in Modern Warfare 1. And so I don't know why they haven't fixed it. I think it's stupid, but I mean, it is what it is. You don't really see it unless you're watching it in slow motion. One thing that really pisses me off in this game is the maps are bigger, so they do promote a little bit more camping, a little bit more sniping and whatever, but I like to kind of camp out and hide and pop out and shoot people with assault rifles or SMGs with a zoom-in scope. But sometimes I've noticed that the game, I don't know if you guys have this issue or not, but if you do, let me know. If you can be standing behind a rock shooting somebody and you can clearly see them through your sight, so you know that there's nothing in the way. But when you shoot, it's almost like it detects the rock is there, and it's like, the bullet won't pass through because it's hitting the rock, even though the rock or the wall or whatever is below you. I don't know if you guys have this issue or not, but it kind of annoys me because I'll pop up and I'll have an easy kill, and it says there's a wall in the way, but there is no wall. The wall is way below because I was squatted down in front of it, and then I pop up and I kill him. I don't know if that makes sense to you guys, but it's kind of something that really pissed me off, and it's really frustrating. It doesn't happen all the time. I think it's only certain areas. I wish I got it on video for you guys, but unfortunately I don't at this point. But it is pretty common for me. I don't know if it is for you guys as well. But again, this is all just my opinion, guys. If you guys have your own opinion, feel free to leave it below. Again, I don't have much more to say, so I am going to sign off here. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like, leave a comment, leave me your opinion. I'd love to hear it. Again, I thank you a lot for stopping by. Otherwise, guys, this will be Mr. Dingle signing off. Peace.